Detroit. Detroit is Michigan. You got other places like Flint, Saginaw, all that. Yeah, but that Detroit got a stronghold on them cities too. And that ain't no, ain't nobody trying to say anything less of those cities or those people that live there or from them places, because gangsters everywhere. We know that. But at the same time, the stronghold, the influence, Detroit, the inspiration, the plug, if you will, for all these things come from Detroit. Now, let's get into the specifics. East Side. East Warren, Joy Road, Gratiot. Who else can I think of off the top? Balfour. What's that park over there? It's gonna come to me. I'll just keep pushing. Harper. You got and this is the major streets. What else I say? Harper. Say Gratiot already. What else we got on the east? East Warren, which is like they very prideful about that over there. Kelly. What else we got? Moros Road. What else we got? Anything that's pretty much off Harper. Anything that's pretty much off those things that I named, because I'm trying to recall. I'm trying to not leave anybody out where it's active. But for the most part, those some of the places. That's not all. That's some. Because things have changed. We in 2021 now. But for the most part, on the east you had Kettering High School. On the east, you got Denby High School. On the east, you got Kettering, Denby, Finney. Who else? I would say this. Those schools are common names. Denby, Kettering. You're going to get a lot of people that's been to Denby and that's been to Kettering. My mother went to Kettering. So, again, when you talk about the conflicts in Detroit, what they don't talk about is the fact that half of those conflicts that we got in the city today come from high school. People that was into it in high school because of whoever their families is, because of what their families got going on. And now you got the sons, daughters, cousins, nieces and nephews, grandsons, granddaughters, all of that's going to school. But they know their history. They know their family history. They know what's going on. And some things happened, again, before we was born. And things didn't turn out right. They didn't pan out right. Some people talk too much. And some people stood 10 toes down. So you got a conflict of that. You got kids who come from people who stood 10 toes, and you got kids who come from people who talk too much. So you got to figure out, where your family lie in that spectrum. That's the meter. Stood 10 toes, talked. And then in between all of that is just your blue collar, white collar, college graduated, high school graduated, business professional, families. That's there too. You know, worked at Ford, worked at GM, worked at Daimler Chrysler. So you got a mixture of a lot at play. But for the most part, the conflicts that you see come from way back when and back then. And that got to be understood. So if anything is new, it's not really new. If you really trace it and you follow it and you do your homework on where it came from, you will see. Why I say that? Because I'm going to say this. In the 90s, I'm going to go by eras. 70s, Detroit the Mecca. 60s and 70s, Detroit is the Mecca. 80s, super Mecca. 90s, start to die down. Crackdowns, die downs. But it never lost its power. Detroit ain't never lost its power. The city hold too much weight in the United States. Why? Because if you lose them car manufacturers, you lose a great piece of United States economy. These cars is what making this world go round for the United States. You lose those companies, what's left? What we got left? We got Kellogg's, again, Michigan. Everybody, you're great. Everybody running around eating Frosted Flakes. Michigan. But you know, we going to say Detroit. What else we have? Got the big three. We got Kellogg's. Am I leaving anybody out? We got Better Made. We got Quicken Loans. We got, what am I? Oh, of course, Fox Theaters. We also have Comerica. That's the banking financial institution. Trying to think anything that's multinational or national. Because again, when you're from Detroit, you get this information. It's around you. You know about Kellogg's. You know about the big three. You know you in business. Even when you're not in business, you in business. But those are some of the companies. But the core of all of this that we got today going on is them cars. The reason why people in other cities and states is able to ride around is because of Detroit. Without them cars, you walking, you on them horses, you on a mule, a donkey, whatever you got. But that's why, like I said, when you have an understanding of where you from, where you was raised, where you were made, then you can't help but walk around with the proper mentality, with a boss mindset. That city we create. That's what we do. We create, whether good or bad. But one thing we can say is we created a lot of other cities too. We have. We created other cities. Wasn't much going on till them D-boys showed up. That actually can be validated. So that's what we working with. You born in it. They say you're not sworn in it, you born in it. It's in you. Ain't no need to perp, ain't no need to pretend. No faking. Nothing is imaginary. This is real. So it's bona fide. It can't be disputed.